Right then, Grandad, the rolls.
Oh yeah, actually lovely. Well, they're all lovely, aren't they? And just going to want a little bit of polishing on the door cappings and whatever and that sort of thing. A bit of colouring up and bits and pieces and that. But generally speaking, it's quite nice condition. Like always, they always benefit from a little bit of colonising and such like. But bonny looking car, very nice straight looking car. One or two little dings and dongs. Look, there's one just there. I haven't really been around it too closely, but it looks quite an honest sort of car, and that it looks quite attractive when you walk up to it. I presume the number plate is staying with it, I would imagine it is, but I don't really say a great deal. I think I'd have to have that gone myself. Wheel arches look pretty good. They all sound and feel okay. They're pretty sound. Yeah, door shuts and skins and that all okay. Lambs all over rugs, as you can see. Real popular colour, I don't know what it's called, crystal clean green or something, but a real popular colour this. It's obviously had paint, but a little while back I would have said, you know, it looks sort of weathered and aged and whatever. Not crying out for paint, a tiny little bit of mismatch on there, a little greeny bit, isn't it? But a little bit of seepage on the bonnet, as you can see. One or two little micro blisters and a bit of seepage, but it's one of them cars that you wouldn't rush to go and do anything much to. I think it's one that you'd enjoy. It's an everyday user. I think that's the way to sum it up. And as I've said time and time again before, you know, you don't everyday use one of these because you lose the sort of kick you get out of it when you use it fairly sparingly. But when I mean sparingly, I mean once or twice a week, not every single day going to work. But then again, it's that type of car and it's going to be that type of price range where, to be truthful, if you want to run one every day, probably it's the one to run. Cheap and cheerful, entry model if you like, entry condition, entry price. So all in all, it'll no doubt be an extremely good buy for someone. Has anybody run it? You know, have you?
I'm guessing that one of the lads has just pulled it in the shed. There you go. Sounds sweet enough.
Don't sound any better than that. Lovely. Very, very sweet. Very nice car. Wants a really good clean. You're pretty mucky, look. I mean, it's one of them that more or less echoes what I've just said. Been used every day, I think, and that's great. And so someone's had a great deal of enjoyment out of it. Now ready for the next man to have a lot of enjoyment out of it. Good luck to you.